What is going on YouTube? My name is Brett. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm opening up 5 Pokemon packs. I've got 4 of the Phantasmal Flames and 1 of the Destined Rivals. I think it's really cool when I walked in the store that they had a nice little variety of them. They had Journeys Together. I've picked those up in the last couple weeks, but I haven't seen many of the Destined Rivals before, so I wanted to at least get one of them. And then of course I really wanted to go heavy on the newest set. So we're going to actually open up, I think, the Destined Rivals first today, just to kind of get it out of the way. I was doing some Googling just to kind of see like what the series were that were all released this year. I think it said this one was released back in May. I think it was May 30th of this year. So this set's been out for a little bit. Why am I struggling with this pack? I got a good seal on this one. Let's see. I find these blister packs to be interesting. When I was younger, at least at my card shop, for the most part, our packs were just in like this kind of wrap. This was starting to kind of happen towards the end. When I stopped collecting, it was like just after the Heart Gold and Soul Silver era, so we were starting to see these kind of packagings, but yeah, it's just different now. People really like these, I guess because there's a less chance of these packs being weighed, I believe, or at least being tampered with, so yeah, people now go for the cardboarded up blister packs, which are kind of interesting. But this Destined Rivals pack has a really cool Mewtwo on it. So let's open it up. Fingers crossed we get some cool pulls today. Any kind of EXs or full arts are, of course, welcome, right? So, one from the back should be our energy. We've got a nice Psychic Energy. Perfect. Okay, the first card we're going to have in this pack is Raylor. We got Grimmar, Houndour, Mankey, Spikemuth Gym, Mach, cool, Matang, Yanma, Dottler, and I think, yeah, we got maybe one more card left. Team Rocket's Spidops, right? That's our final card. Cool. That's our rare for this pack. Kind of a weird looking Pokemon. Okay, we'll leave that one there. That one. I like all the shiny cards, all the holos and uncommons and stuff. We keep them. Those ones are going to go into some binders eventually. So we have 3 of the same artworks, at least the outer box artworks, and then this one. I think we'll just do some of the duplicates to start. I like to try and kind of switch up the artworks. It's like a psychological thing to me. I feel like the artworks is tied to how good or bad the pull may or may not be. When the worker at Walmart grabbed the packs for me, he just grabbed them all in a row. So I didn't even notice till I got home that all the artworks were the same. But obviously the outside artwork is different than the inside, because now we have a Mega Charizard here. So it won't all always be the same, which isn't a bad thing either. But yeah, I love artworks, and you know, whenever I see a Mewtwo or like a Charizard, I'm always hoping for the best or like a really good pull. It's not always the case. It doesn't really like kind of tie in together ever, but one day maybe it will. Sometimes I've noticed I'm getting like dented packs. I think this is one of them. It kind of looks like the corner of the code card's a little dented there. I don't know if that's like a quality control issue or what's going on. Maybe it's just how it's packaged, but this pack had a green energy card. And as well, this is a Phantasmal Flames pack, so this is different than the Destined Rivals. We got Zigzagoon as our first Pokemon, Misdreavus, Charmeleon, Yamper, Surlage, Wigglytuff, sweet, Wondrous Patch, Pawmot, and I think we have one more card, Seal as our rare. Oh, my bad, we got one more card. One more. Okay, Seal's our second last, and our final, Genesect. Okay, nothing too crazy so far. No kind of like legendary Pokemons either. It's another thing I'm kind of looking for right now in the Pokemon cards is I love the legendaries. We got, I think, Suicune in one of our last unboxings, so it'd be nice to get like a Ho-Oh or something like that, eh? So we're gonna open up another one of these packs of I almost said Destined Rivals. Phantasmal Flames. That's crazy. Getting ahead of myself. Once again, the artwork is changing from the inner pack to the box. Get that out of the way. Take the code. What's our energy for this pack? Another Psychic. We're starting to double up. We got 2 Psychics and a green energy so far. Okay. Our first card is Darumaka. Second card is Milcery. Oddish. Oh, I love me an Oddish. I'm going to keep that. Might be our first Oddish so far. Ghastly, Granbull, Tauros, Wondrous Patch. We got another one of those from the last pack. Now we've got I believe these are holos, right? That's why the holographic, right? So Darumaka, and then should be one more, two more cards. Dizzying Valley, and our final card of the pack. Oh, look at that. Mega Diancie EX. Nice. Well, like I said, I would love to get some EXs, and here we are. We got our first EX card. We'll throw it in a little penny sleeve there. Awesome. We'll even put it in the back wall there. Our special card. Let's see if I can get rid of that glare for you guys. There you go. A little bit better. Sweet. That was a really good pack. Okay, we'll take those. Move the Oddish. Even though the Oddish is a common card, I still like him. We're down to our last 2 packs already. So I'm going to open up the other artwork one. Let's see. What is in this one? There we go. Take it from that side. A little easier. And we got another Mega Charizard for our artwork. Okay. Whoosh. There it goes. Code card. What's our energy for this pack? A fighting energy. That's a first. We'll take it. That's not too bad at all. Cool. So the first card for this pack is going to be Ghastly. We've got Togedemaru. I've never heard of that Pokemon so far. It must be a newer one. Pawmi. Charcadet. We got the promo card for him, I think, recently. So that's kind of cool from the ETB. We got Bronzong. Sacred Charm. Darmanitan. That's a struggle and a half, but that's actually the evolution of the smaller Darumaka, which we actually have right here. So, nice. Getting some evolutions getting together. That's good. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Double up, but now we have a holo version of him. Not too bad at all. Mamoswine! Oh, I remember this guy. Now that's a cool little pull. But we actually got one more card behind him, so let's see. Do we got anything crazy? Pawmot. That's so funny. But no, Mamoswine is actually a really cool card. I loved him in the Pokemon DS games. Oh, so nice. Okay, that is our second last. So this is it. This is our final pack. Okay, we only got 1 pull so far. Can we make it 2? It'd be nice to get 2 pulls out of 5 packs. What are the odds of that, eh? Okay. Rip. And okay. Code. What's our energy? Oh, cool. I don't actually remember the name to that one specifically. I'm going to have to search it up after. I think it's from one of the Eeveelutions. Eevee Evolutions. Right? I'm sure there's more in it now, but Dark Energy? Would that be the right one to say? Might be a Dark Energy. Our first card is Vibrava. We got Bramblin, Dugong, Baneri, Bramblegast, Luden, Jumbo Ice Cream. That looks yummy. Heal 80 damage from your active Pokemon that has 3 or more energy attached. Nice. Now that is really a jumbo healing. Lotad. Cool. Holo. Oh! Okay, so we got 2 cards left. Oh, nice. So we got a full art Dugong. And then we also got a nice Moltres. So much when I was talking about I want some legendaries. That's a legendary. And we got a full art, which is really cool. Not like one of the craziest full arts by any mean. I mean, it's a clean one. I wouldn't say it'd be my favorite or anything like that. Dugong, I'm sorry, homie. You don't do much for me. But that's our pull. I should say all the pulls of the 5 packs. Nothing too crazy. We haven't gotten like anything like a secret rare or super rare of any kind like that. Let's talk about it. What did we get? We got that Dugong from the last pack. We did get a Mega Diancie EX card. And then this Moltres. And a couple other holos and rares and stuff. So not horrible. Not too horrible. So the only thing I want to mention quickly before we finish off for today's video is, what do you guys do with all of your common cards, right? When you open and rip packs, I've been seeing some kids, they don't play the card game, so they just throw out, or sometimes they'll sell them in bulk on the Facebook Marketplace, but I'm often seeing a lot of people saying that they just throw out the common cards because they're worthless. I think that's kind of crazy. I would never do that. I I'm going to take whatever cards, whether they're rare or not, whatever ones I like the most, and put them into binders. But even then, I think I would rather sell them like as a bulk to somebody very cheap, so at least somebody can use it if you really, really didn't want them. But at the end of the day, like, why are you buying Pokemon cards if it's, there's this ever-growing market of people that just want to buy rare cards. They just want to rip the packs, get the EXs, the super rares and all that, the secret rares, and that's it, which I find is just kind of a crazy mentality, right? Because there's a lot being missed out on these types of cards, the commons. They're so cool. It's actually made me want to jump back into playing the card game. I haven't done it in years, but now that I got quite a few different cards from the newest set here of Phantasmal Flames, I'm sure I could throw together a quick little deck. Wouldn't be too hard to do it. So yeah, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Comment down below. I'd love to hear it. That is going to be the end of today's unboxing video. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, on this pack opening. My next Pokemon related video is going to be me actually adding all of my cards to my binders. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming very soon. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in another one very soon. Peace out, y'all.